All right, pardon the mess in here, and I usually don't film in my room at all, but I'm actually packing. I didn't even get a chance to unpack my bag. My flight landed about 7 hours ago, and I have another flight out in 8 hours, and I wanna talk about a really important subject that has the simplest solution, how to properly run and grow, and I guess maintain as well, your business, no matter what it is, while you're traveling, okay? I understand that some people have businesses that you have to be in like an office or a certain location to properly run it, but that's not why you're here. You're here because you believe you're in a business where you could travel. Now, I wanna show you, I have a bunch of them here, one of the simplest ways to do this where I've done it successfully for 2 years. I usually spend about a total of 4 to 5 months a year traveling, and it is because of these things right here. These are 88-cent notebooks from Walmart. I get them all from the same place, don't need anything fancy. However, these notebooks specifically have helped me out immensely. What I do every single night for the last year and a half, I write down every night, without failure, exactly what I have to do the next day, with the first 3 to 5 things being in order. When you wake up, you're naturally foggy. Your brain is foggy, it's not clear. So if you have an already outlined plan on exactly how to start your day and you just follow it, it makes the flow and the production of that day extremely beneficial. All right, let me change the battery on the camera real quick because it's about to die, but this is gonna get good. So look, when I was first traveling, when I did my first real trip, I just moved to Los Angeles when I was 17. I spent the next 2 months looking for a house in the Hollywood Hills, didn't find anything. I was getting really frustrated, so I left and I went overseas. I spent a month in Bali, a month in Thailand, went all through Europe and France, and it was really, really cool. So I spent quite some time overseas and I ran into a lot of issues. And this is right around the time I started using the notebook, is when I was traveling, because I was desperately trying to do anything and everything to just find a better system. It's not that I wasn't making money. It's not that my businesses weren't growing. I mean, they were kind of flatline, which is fine, but you know, I was maintaining it, but I was just like upset because I wasn't enjoying my travels because I was too worried about getting my work done. Now I can do all my work in just a few hours because of the notebook. Now, it depends on your personality. I'm someone where I'm like everything, ADD, ADHD, OCD, like I struggle so much with just focusing on one thing for more than like 10 to 12 minutes. So by having that notebook right there and I just immediately am taking action, it has made my life so much easier while traveling. And having a system where you have a structure is huge. Now, one of the best things that I recommend when you're traveling, have something to look forward to. So you might realize before you go on a trip, you can actually get a lot more done in advance than you normally would during those days because you're looking forward to going on this trip. I'll give you an example. I normally film like a couple YouTube videos a week for my main channel, right? Like every few days I'll film one and then that one will go up in a couple days. I filmed, I think 12 videos in advance in like 3 or 4 days before I left to go to Minnesota for 2 weeks. I just got back from that. I'm on my way to Canada right now. I don't have to worry about YouTube videos really at all. I'm filming this because I want to. I don't have to worry about it because I did it in advance. The only reason I did is because I was really looking forward to going on this trip and I didn't want to have to worry about that side of things. So I managed to get it done. Now, the way you can do this while you're traveling is one great resource is set an activity that you're going to do every single day or almost every day and have an exact time for it. So I'll give you an example. When I was in Thailand, I would go jet skiing almost every day. Like one of my favorite things to do, hands down. And I would usually do it at like, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I would sometimes try and do it around like 5 or 6 when sunset was rolling around, so it was really beautiful. But I kind of, structured out my day, so I'd be working for like the first 5 hours of the day. Then I would have a blocked off 1 hour where I'd get to go get lunch with my friends, come back, we all work for a few hours, swim, have a great time while working, and then get to go jet ski or whatever. So I'm naturally looking forward to it. And that, in my opinion, breeds motivation and productivity. So traveling is one of the best things. I move around a lot, like where I actually live, but at the same time, while doing that, I'm constantly traveling. I just moved into this new house like 2 months ago, and so far this month, I'm only gonna be here this month for like 7 days. We just moved into this, it's sunset right now, just past sunset. But I just moved in here and it's a beautiful, beautiful home. I absolutely love it. Having a lot of fun. I know you guys can't really see it too well, but having a lot of fun living here. We just got a ping pong table as well. But for me, I still love to travel. I love to experience different things that, I get bored. I get bored like every 45 days, so I kind of have to take a trip. Sometimes it's a random road trip where I like just get in my car and 20 minutes later I'm driving to Vegas or doing whatever. I do spontaneous things. So if you're like me, if that's something that you want to do or you feel like you're gonna have to do, because I kind of have to do it to stay productive, you definitely need a good system for being able to maintain and stay on track and still grow whatever it is you're working on. You might say, I'm a real estate agent, I have to be in person to close leads and show houses. And while that's true, you can do all sorts of lead generation while you're traveling. You go on a 1-week trip, tell me that you can't possibly set up a bunch of showings for the next week. Right? Why can't you do that while you're traveling? You can still work, and there's always a way to do things in just about any business that you're working on. So I definitely recommend that you pick up some notebooks. I always get the same ones, like 3 subject notebooks. They're literally 88 cents from Walmart, and I always get these same exact pens. I'll actually show you this. I haven't even unpacked any of this stuff yet. From my backpack, one of my pens, I get this set of 4 pens from Walmart, and one of them died. The black one, like all the ink ran out or something, and I always save my pens. So I put a rubber band and I brought it back home with me because I save them, because I definitely want to look back on these in a few years. I save the notebooks and I save the pens because they've literally helped me so much, like so much. It's almost comical. So I definitely recommend it. I've made a whole video talking about it like a year ago, but definitely try it out. It's something that's just been really beneficial for me. So if you guys want more tips on stuff like this, traveling, I don't know if that's something you're kind of interested in, almost like the digital nomad lifestyle. I don't fully live that because, to be honest, I like structure, and then I get bored of structure and have to leave, and then I want structure again, and at the same time I love driving my cars, so I have to have a place with my cars. That's just me personally. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you dropped a like down below. I hope you're enjoying the new channel. I think we're like 5 or 6 videos in. This channel is not focused on production quality. It's just, I was literally unpacking my bag, or I guess repacking it, and uploading some videos and whatnot to my editor, and I just randomly wanted to pick up the camera and talk about this. It's might not be the perfect video, I apologize, but I want to be able to share tips and tricks and things that are on my mind, so this is where we're gonna post it. So if that's something you're interested in, I would also greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. If we're already not there yet, I don't know by the time this video goes up, but I'm gonna do a really cool giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. The first 1,000 people are automatically entered into that, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let me know what else you'd want to see in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.